Hey everybody, how's it going today? If you're new here, welcome. Today we'll be looking at the Fifine SC3 Mixer, which can be purchased separately or in a bundle with the AM8 microphone here that I'll be using today in this video. If you guys want to check out a video with this guy, you guys can check the channel out. There's already one testing out the microphone with different settings and different ways, so go ahead and check that out. But today will be the mixer. We'll be checking out how it works, the effects that it has, the sound effects, all the RGB that you can imagine with this thing as well. So sit back, relax, and let's dive straight into it. All right, and here we go. The Fifine SC3 Mixer. You see the barcode here for Amazon if you guys want to scan that. Nothing really spectacular about the box. It's a nice little brown box. Nothing too crazy, because all of the craziness is inside this mixer. Right on top, we do have the manual, which we will check out here in just a little bit. Looks good, although it doesn't look like a booklet, which is my favorite, but we'll see if it's a roadmap or not. Got a nice little foam piece here on top for extra protection for the sliders. Inside this little bag, we will have a USB-C to USB-C with a extra cap on top for a USB-A. I love these cables. They're great for versatility, and the length on it is honestly really good as well, but we'll check out a little bit more of that. Here, it's not gold-plated, so that is a thing, but overall the USB-C and even has a little embossed piece right there with Fifine on it, so if you get it lost in your cables, you'll know what it's used for. Next, we'll check out the other cable that's inside of here, which will be a nice little 3.5 millimeter dual audio cable if you need that for transmitting audio into the mixer. Because the mixer will interface with the computer with that USB-C, so if you want to input anything with the 4 different ways you can really do this. All right, we'll go ahead and pull the mixer out here. We do have the nice 4 sliders here for mic, line in, headphones, and line out. The sliders are pretty smooth. The buttons are a little squishy, but those are the type of buttons that they are, so they're nice, quiet, and silent. And I love that these have all mute options for all of these sliders as well. Now, right here on the back, we do have the different inputs of it. We do have the USB-C, which plugs into the computer. We have line out, headphone, line in, headset, and XLR. Now, we do have the XLR. You have dynamic and condenser on the other side. All these different options, though, have different functions. So line out if you want to put it into something else. Headphones if you want to monitor everything going into it. We have a line in, which would be where that 3.5 millimeter is going to come into play. Now, you can have a headset plugged into this thing, and it will take priority when recording. So if you're using a microphone, you have an XLR, and you plug in the headphones into the mic area. So if you have a just regular headset that has a gaming everything on it, that will then be the recording option. But the cool thing is you can use this mixer with just a pre-existing headphones that you already have and not have to worry about getting a microphone up front. Next, we'll go ahead and check out the manual here. We do have opening up straight to it. It has most of the content that you'll need and shows a diagram of everything you can plug in and how to plug it in. And as we open this up, we do run into a roadmap, which gets a -1 for me. I don't like the roadmaps. You have to open the whole thing up just to be able to see everything, but we'll go in through all of the settings. But it is really well diagrammed. A lot of imagery, a lot of arrows, a lot of pointings to everything across the board, how to set it up with XLR, if you want to use a microphone, whether if you want it to be the big jack, or if you want it to be the actual XLR for the microphone itself, and how everything functions with this mixer. It's definitely worth a read, so if you need to pause it, feel free to do so and check out if there's any specific settings that you would like. And then it even shows you in sequence of where everything needs to be and everything to be plugged into. Again, XLR, you will need that 48V, the 48 volts for it to be powered. And then how to set up your own presets, which is what those A through D custom area on this Mixer is, so that'll be able to show you how to set those up along with the Autotune and the RGB and the voice changer that's built into this thing. We're going to flip it over to the back and we get even more information. And a lot of this is going to be how to set this up with Windows and Mac OS. And so if you, depending on which one you have, it even has screenshots of what you need to do on how to make this your primary microphone on both systems and the different settings you need to modify to make sure that you have everything set exactly the way you need it to so that it'll work. And then even here off to the side, the last little bit, we do have Audacity, which does show if you want to do some recordings. It's free software you can download, and then you can be able to get those recordings in there. And that as well for OBS, for if you want to have this for streaming, what that also needs to be. So A++ for this manual for showing you how to do everything that most people would be using this for. And then you have off to the side the system specifications as well. Thank you for being here, and subscribe and like the video if you've been having a good time so you guys can get notified when some more of these awesome videos will be coming forward. And again, don't forget to check out the mic video for the AM8 as well so you guys can see how that sounds and how they pair together. But let's go ahead and check out some of the more testings where we'll see the Auto-Tune and everything here later. But first, we got to find out how loud is this guy. We're going to pull the sound meter out, and I told you these were squishy, and they definitely are. If you see, it's basically not changing much above my room tone, which is about 35 decibels. And the whole point of this thing is so when you are using for audio production, you're not going to have any issues of it picking up anything at all. So this is perfectly quiet. Now, the weight itself, that's if you're going to be traveling around with this thing, it's just under, right at 300 grams. I mean, this thing is super lightweight. It's super high tech inside of here, but it's not going to be super, super heavy. So you do have some mixers that can be as heavy with metal, but this is going to be plastic housing, so it will lighten the load. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the voice changer and the Auto-Tune stuff as we're going to play around with it here to show you exactly what it sounds like. So starting off, we'll do the male voice.
This is going to be the male voice. Sounds a little different, real deep, little spooky even, but not too bad.
Now we'll switch over to the female voice. Sounds a little bit higher, has a good time. Depending on your voice, this may change how it sounds, but definitely have a fun time playing around with it. Now, I will say these next two, you may be able to understand me. You may not. Just because the way some of it sounds, so just be prepared.
This is going to be the robot voice. If you can understand me, this is the robot voice. If you still can, we're going to be switching over to the monster voice next. This is the monster voice. It does sound the way it does. You probably can't understand.
This is the baby option. Sounds like a little bit of Alvin and the Chipmunks. And if you couldn't hear me before, that was the monster sound for that. So it sounds spooky. You can't even understand it. But this is the baby sound. Alvin and the Chipmunks.
And then this one is called Elder. So probably as a older person, you know, your voice may change. And so it's not as deep as the male, but it is a little different.
Okay, back to normal. Here we go. Back to the normal me, not any of these falsehoods that I've been using. Now, we're going to change over to the Auto-Tune. I'm going to switch between them, and it may change ever so slightly as we go through. But just note, I'm going to be talking through this. I'm not going to attempt to sing. I'm not a singer, so just keep that in mind. We'll start from the beginning. This is A. A on the, I assume, musical scale. I don't know those scales, but this is what we have for A. Now, this is what we have for B with a lowercase b. This is just regular B. We're going to swap this over to just regular C. Just regular C here. Now we have D with a lowercase d to go along with that. We'll switch over to just regular D here. Just regular D. Switching over to A, B with lowercase b. Capital A, lowercase b here. Switching over to G, only G, so we'll see how this sounds, just a G. This will be G with a lowercase b, so G with a lowercase b. And this will be F, just the letter F here, just F. And this will be E, just the letter E, uppercase E, just the E. And lastly, this is E with a lowercase b, just E with a lowercase b. And that's all the voice changes that you can do with the SC3. So have a good time with it. Have a lot of fun. You can have some good times with your friends or mess with people online if you want to. It's all in good fun. But if you want to use it, this is definitely a fantastic mixer, especially for $50 is what this is priced at. Definitely worth picking up. All right, so the voice changer and the Autotune, absolutely fun to play with. So if you want to have some fun online and mess with some people, you can absolutely have that. If you want to use it in a video, if you can, absolutely do that. If you guys want to check out the AM8 as well, link will be in the video description to go along with this, with the bundle that does come with the XLR. Do keep an eye on that. Some bundles don't come with the XLR. You do have to make sure that you get that so it does come with it, because neither one of the mic or the mixer comes with an XLR unless you specifically get that. I already had one, so I just plugged it in. Easy to go. But everything will be in the links down at the bottom, so make sure to check it out. Like the video if you made it this far. And it does help the channel if you do make a purchase with those links, so I do appreciate it if you do. And make sure to use the promo codes to get an extra discount at checkout. So everybody who's coming here to see the video, you get a discount. Love it. And speaking of discounts, some of my other videos, if you guys hadn't checked those out, are some bin store digging finds, where I go to my local Amazon bin store, find tech that I can get on the cheap that normally were returned and you would normally pay full price, but I get it for like $8 to $10. So check those out if you guys want to see some great random tech. And again, subscribe if you want to. I'll be here. I hope to see you back. And until the next video, I'll see you there.